guys, and welcome to the video and my half done face, and the sun is down yet again. So I'm pretty much sure that at least for the next little while, probably the next couple of months, I will probably be filming after the sun has already set. Ideally not, but because I don't really get home until like 5 o'clock in the evening anyways, and throughout the winter the sun is pretty much already set at that point. It's probably just gonna have to be that way. I wish that I could Photoshop like the sun into the background and it would be a lot more bright and lively like it usually is. And you can see like the dogs that are walking past my window, which happens quite frequently. So yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. But today's video is an exciting video. I think it's exciting for me. I think I say this in every video. I don't actually know if you guys like it or not. Please comment, tell me, I need your answers. Today's gonna be another Boxycharm unboxing because I just got it in the mail yesterday, and there is some pretty interesting items in this box this month. So overall, it looks like it's like a solid, pretty rounded out box, like some stuff that I personally like to receive. And there's one item in here that I'm very curious about to see like if it's actually gonna be a good thing or not, and you'll definitely know what it is when I get to it. It's one of those like, does this thing really work kind of things. And although surprisingly, I'm pretty sure Graveyard Girl has not touched on this, but I have seen other beauty YouTubers touch on this specific kind of product. Maybe not this brand. Let's just get right into it because I'm sure y'all are just like biting at the bit. What is that phrase? I'm sure y'all want to know, so let's get started. So, you know, based on what's in the box, because obviously I looked ahead of time, I have done my makeup accordingly so that I don't have to actually do any of these steps. So I've done eyebrows, foundation, concealer, and some like bronzer and stuff like that, so that's pretty much it. And for me, technically the next step would be my eyeballs. So luckily we got another full-sized eyeshadow palette. You can always trust Boxycharm to send you a full-size eyeshadow palette. If not every month, at least every second month. They are super on point with that. And I know they always do send full-size products anyways, but the fact that it's like an eyeshadow palette makes it that much better. So I'm pretty excited. This is a eyeshadow palette from the brand Pretty Vulgar. It is called the Nightingale palette. And on the back it says, embrace your beautiful contradictions. So, you know, so far seems good. You open it up and it looks like this. It's actually like, I like the layout. I think it's nice. It's a very basic neutral eyeshadow palette. I wouldn't say there's anything particularly special about it, but you can always use a basic neutral eyeshadow palette, I think. So basically, according to the little booklet here, this does actually retail for $35, which is in the end what I actually end up paying for the box every month anyways. So just 1 out of the 5 items is paid for, and the rest of it I just get for free. So luckily the next thing is actually a trio of eyeshadow brushes, which is amazing. These are from the brand Alamar Cosmetics, as far as I can tell, and we actually did get a full-size eyeshadow palette from this brand either last month or maybe 2 months ago, and it was really, really nice. It was like tropical themed. So you get pretty much like a fluffy blending brush, a flat, I guess, packer brush, and then a tiny flat definer brush, which I could always use more of these because, I mean, I think the one that I do have is like travel size. It's really small, and I did also get that in a Boxycharm, so it's kind of nice to just have these on hand, and they're gonna help us put this on our eyeballs. So let's get started. So, I mean, I feel like that's pretty much all I'm gonna do for the eyes. I I don't know what else I would do at this point. So I just realized I did not tell you how much the brush set was worth. So the brush set is retailing for $18. $18 for 3 brushes is actually pretty good. That's like $6 a brush, so I guess that's not too bad. It's okay. I think I'll give my final thoughts at the end. But moving along to the next item, which is the one that I am the absolute most curious about, that is going to be from Butter London, and this is the Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precision Liner. So you guessed it, it is literally a liquid eyeliner that, like, I don't know how well you can see this, that it literally just rolls on like it's a roller ball. So I don't know, man. We're gonna give it our best go. I do want to do like a winged eyeliner with this just to see how far we can push our limits. So I'm gonna just get going on that. Bear with me. I hope this turns out okay because I sure have a lot of makeup on my face that I don't want to take off. So I was just so focused on my eyeliner that I don't know if any of that really caught on camera, so hopefully it did. If it did, the best clips will already be included in this video. But that was a lot more challenging than I had expected it to be. I will say for just going across the lash line, it seemed to be pretty easy. I would say don't just roll it from one side to the next. I just don't think that's a good idea. I worked in like smaller sections like I usually would with a regular liquid eyeliner, and I think that worked the best. The one problem I guess I was having, and I had to like kind of remove some of it and then start over, was that I didn't really, like, it was hard to tell exactly where the roller ball was going when I was doing it, so I didn't get exactly the angle I wanted for my wing originally, and so I had to start again. And it also does seem that the more you roll over the same area, it almost kind of wants to like clump on itself and not roll smoothly. So for the first wing that I did on this eye, I feel like it's kind of clumpy and it didn't really turn out super great. But then for the second wing, I feel like I kind of learned my lesson, so I just kind of gently sketched out where the wing should go and then filled it in. That seemed to work a lot better. But the part that I don't know how I will do, and I don't think I did it very well this time, is basically like when you connect your wing to your lash line and it's kind of like it's like a smooth connection. This one I feel like it's very like one line and then another line, so I'm not too pleased with that. But I will say you can get some pretty damn straight lines with this, so that's awesome. Will I use it in the future? I think so. I'm gonna have to give it a few more tries. Maybe it's just something that you have to perfect, but I don't know. I did see some reviews on like their Instagram page that apparently this is like, it transfers like to the upper lid, I guess, and flakes off throughout the day, so I don't actually know about that. I might like leave a comment somewhere later on after when I'm editing this video to tell you guys how it went, because I am going to wear it for the rest of my day, or the rest of my evening anyways. So yeah, this little guy actually retails for a total of $19. So that kind of like, that seems like a normal price for a liquid eyeliner to retail for. I usually pay about $14 for the one that I really like to use, so it's not too much of a stretch. I'm wondering like how long this would last you for, because I use like an eyeliner pen and I don't usually use like anything in a little bottle. So the next thing, something that I'm actually pretty excited for because I've heard very good things about the brand. This is from Laura Geller, and this is a beautiful little marbled blush. This comes in the shade Baked Blush and Brighten, and oh no, that's what it's called. It's called Tropic Hues. Sorry about that. So I'm pretty excited. I think it's a beautiful shade. This is a shade that I would definitely go for. It's like a corally pink, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on and see just how beautiful it is. So I mean, right off the bat, that was already an extremely pigmented blush. Like, I went in a little bit too hard right away, so I just tried to like blend it out a little bit. But I mean, I like it. This is definitely a blush that I would 100% buy on my own. So I'm very excited to have received it. I don't know, like, I'm curious about what the other options that people might have gotten were, but I'm happy I got this one. It actually retails for $28, and honestly, for me, that is way too expensive for a blush. I am not someone to spend a lot of money on that. I'm also not someone who buys a lot of blush in general. Like, it's not the first thing that I want to go and buy. So I'm excited to just receive them every month sometimes, not every month, but a lot of months we do get blush. So I'm happy to have it. So last but not least in the box is a lipstick, which is going to be perfect to finish off this look. Of course, we do have other things we need to do like mascara and highlighter, but this will be a nice finishing touch anyways. So this is from Hank and Henry, which is a brand that I've never heard before, but it is a lip aesthetic matte liquid lipstick in the color Petal Pusher. I really like that name actually. And it's really cute packaging. I actually really like this. It has a little owl face just on the end there, which I think is really cute. And so yeah, I guess we've got ourselves a nice kind of off reddish liquid lipstick. So I haven't worn a shade like this in quite some time. Red is not my go-to shade. Usually we go for like a nude or pink or something like that. So this is gonna be fun. So right off the bat, I actually really like this shade. It's kind of like, I guess this is like a cool toned red shade, and it's not like too like in your face fire engine red, which is awesome. Something I definitely feel more comfortable wearing. I will say the little doe foot on this is actually very, very soft and pretty flexible, which I think is probably a good thing. And I mean, the only thing I would say that I don't like about it so far is that it smells really weird. Like it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It smells like they try to make it smell like something good, but it's not a smell that I like. So, other than that, it seems to dry down almost immediately. Like it's already feeling super, super dry. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how well this wears. Again, I'll probably, hopefully, maybe leave a note somewhere to let you guys know. Does it transfer? What's the deal? And yeah, so far so good. This little guy also retails for a total of $17, which seems to be the average price for a basic liquid lipstick these days. Usually I am much more willing to pay $5 from ColourPop. You know, that's just the best route to go. They have the best quality for the best price, so that's just me. But yeah, so I guess that concludes everything that was in this box. I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and we will talk about like some final thoughts. Alright, so I just finished this look off with some mascara and some highlighter, and I did put some highlighter on the brow bone and inner corner as well. So I'm actually pretty excited. This is not a look like kind of look that I've done in quite some time, like a smoky eye with winged eyeliner and a red lip. I feel like it's a classic look. I haven't done that in a long time. So I'm kind of loving it right now. So final thoughts wise, the eyeshadow palette, while I love the concept of the fact that it's an all neutrals palette, I don't really think it was my absolute favorite. I have definitely received worse. Like if anyone remembers the last video I did, I think it was the last Boxycharm, where they sent me this Crown eyeshadow palette. It was like a warm tone palette and it was just so chalky. It was super patchy. It did not blend well at all, and I remember completely hating it. So at least this is better than that. I have heard some actually pretty good reviews from the brand Pretty Vulgar, so I am sure they're doing great things. In terms of the eyeshadow brushes, they were fantastic. Absolutely loved them. They did their job great. They were soft. They were actual styles of brushes that I typically use in my makeup looks anyways, so super happy with those. In terms of blush, I loved it. It was great. Super pigmented, beautiful color. Cannot complain. What's next? Eyeliner. Right, the eyeliner. The eyeliner was, you know, I'm gonna give it like a thumbs up, but not 2 thumbs up, because I love the concept of it. I think it's fun. I think it's new. I think it's exciting. And while it was super easy to go across the lash line, it was not super easy to make a wing. But that could just be like a practicing thing. So I'm gonna say that I like it for now, but I'll keep y'all updated. because it was a little bit kind of clumpy on the one eye, but weirdly not on the other one, so I don't know. And then the lipstick, actually I think I like it so far. It's definitely a lot drier than a lot of liquid lipsticks that I own, but usually the matte ones are dry anyways, no matter what. So I can't really say that that's like a negative thing. It's just a normal thing. The color is beautiful. I hope that it wears well. It was easy to apply. So I guess that's pretty much it for this month's Boxycharm. If you guys got a Boxycharm this month, let me know if you got anything different than me, and if you liked any of the things or disliked any of the things that you got. I'm very curious to know. I know a lot of people got the BoxyLuxe this month, which was like, you got like a bunch of extra stuff that was like stuff they usually don't send in the usual Boxycharm, and I did actually sign up for that, but I was put on a waiting list, so I did not get it for this month. I'm hoping I will get it for December because they do it like 4 times a year, like every season from what I understand. So I don't know, let me know if you guys got it and if you are loving it, because I'm super curious. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, you can definitely give it a thumbs up. If you have any requests or you just want to say hi, you can leave that in the comment section down below. I would love to just have a conversation with y'all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!